my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're very excited. The first guest tonight on the show is the anchorman on Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update. He's a beautiful person who never meant to hurt anybody. Please welcome a lovely little girl, Norm Macdonald. It's really nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's great to be here. It's fun.
Yeah? You having a good time this summer?
Yeah, I like the convention stuff, you know.
Oh, well, you like the political stuff.
I love it.
That's what you like.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you like the political stuff because it's your bread and butter, you know, the anchor guy on Standup
I
Live.
have to keep up on it, you know. I've noticed now the gap has been narrowing between, you know, Dole and Clinton. And apparently Clinton's getting kind of nervous. I read one report. Last week, apparently, he ate a joint and smoked a Big Mac. He got all freaked out.
He got confused is what he got. I know him.
I guess he's more confused. Dole has a chance, I think, you know. Where they were saying that Dole, experts say now that if he continues to campaign every day vigorously, then in November, he'll have a giant heart attack. They say that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what the experts are saying.
Experts are saying that because vigorous campaigning is not good for a guy.
See, I thought you'd go a different way with that. I don't. You and your tricks. Are you really? You're sitting around, you're reading the paper. Are you excited about this?
I'm really excited, you know, because I think, first of all, I want Dole to win because I can do him. That's the only guy I can do.
That's as good a reason. I gotta say, that is as good a reason for supporting one guy and not the other that I've ever heard.
Yeah, I can do Jimmy Cagney, but he never comes up, you know? Like, there's never a sketch where he seems to... I can do Slim Pickens. You want to hear Slim Pickens?
Yeah, I want to hear Slim Pickens, sure.
He goes, well, if it ain't Conan O'Brien.
Hey, that's pretty good, Slim Pickens.
Slim Pickens,
I don't know. These kids today, they probably don't know.
Yeah,
they think that's Jimmy Carter you're doing.
What do they know? But, yeah.
You're thinking about it, too, you know?
I'm trying to... I hope Dole... The problem with Dole is he's a bit, what do you call it? What's that word for, I don't know enough words.
Yeah, I can get in the way sometimes.
Yeah, he's, what do you call that word where you're too, rigid. You're too rigid? What's that word? It's rigid.
Rigid, yeah. I think you're rigid.
He's too rigid, you know? And, like, for instance, when it comes to movies, he's always talking about what movies he doesn't like and everything. You know, he doesn't like this movie and that. The other day they said, look, what movies don't you like? He said, I don't really like any of the talkies. He said, you know?
So since, like, 1922, he hasn't really loved the movie.
Yeah,
he just hasn't let himself go.
Wings. Or whatever. Was that a movie?
I don't know. The Jazz Singer,
The Jazz
I think, was the first talkies.
But these guys, you know what I do enjoy about O.J. is he's a tough guy, you know?
O.J.?
No, not O.J. Who are we talking about?
Didn't he just say O.J.?
Yeah, I said O.J.
Was it me? Am I crazy? We're going to have video... This is the only show that needs instant replay on the interview. No, he definitely said O.J.
No, where did I say O.J.? Well,
What?
I was like Dole.
Yeah. Maybe you got an O.J. joke coming up a little later on.
No, that's not it. I don't know what the connection is. Okay. Maybe it's like O.J. is orange juice and Dole is banana or something. But Dole, right?
Dole is pineapple. Yeah,
Dole's a pineapple?
Oh, no, it's I wasn't gonna... Andy.
Sorry.
I was gonna let it go. I'm just feeling bad for this guy.
The point of order.
There's another flaw here.
No, pineapple is a citrus thing, too. Like,
you're like an old man we picked up and took out for the afternoon. It's all right, Gramps. You're doing fine. Yeah. Hey, we ought to be getting you back now. Andy, don't you think?
Enough free associative rambling.
So you think Dole is what?
I don't know.
You don't care anymore.
I do like that he picked Kemp. I like Kemp.
Oh, yeah?
He had a strange thing. Did you hear that quote he said? He said he's closer to minorities than the other candidates because he says he showered with a lot of black guys. Did you hear that?
What?
He says because he used to be on the Buffalo.
He was a football player. Is that true? He said that?
Yeah, he said that the other day. He said he has a closer feel for the minorities because he's showered with so many black guys. But, you know, I don't know if that's Well, how you want to pick your presidents, right? Showered with a lot of black guys?
I don't know.
I mean...
You're picking Dole because he can do an impression.
Yeah,
you know, your reasons aren't much better.
If I was going to pick a guy just because he's showered with a lot of black guys, I'd pick Andy or something like that, you know? You know?
People don't have to know that.
No, he used to play ball. He used to play college ball.
Sure, he was, yeah.
He was in every branch of the armed forces.
Oh, my God.
I like football, like sports, you know?
You like sports?
I love sports. I love, do you ever see kickboxing?
I've never actually, I mean, I've heard about kickboxing and stuff. I've never actually gone to a kickboxing
It's a great sport. The idea is it combines the style and grace of boxing, right, with kicking. It sounds kind of immature, but it's a good... Kickboxing is great. If you want to see, if you like kickboxing, I'll tell you the best kickboxing movie around.
What's that?
Kickboxer. It's the best one.
It's the best one to see, really?
Best one of all.
Well, I'm glad you...
It's a bad one. You know what the worst one is?
What's that?
Kickboxer 2. That's the worst. It's great. It's a great movie, but it's just the worst one.
There were 3 altogether right here. Okay, can you hang on 1 second?
Yeah,
we got to do a commercial break. We'll have a little more with Norm Macdonald when we come back. Hey, everybody, we're back. Sitting here with Norm Macdonald. Now, Norm, you've had, Saturday Night Live has a really long, I used to work there. It's a long summer break, you guys.
Yeah, it's like school. You get a whole summer out.
It's pretty sweet. Have you been performing at all this summer?
Yeah, I did. I've been doing stand-up, you know, at clubs and stuff.
Sure.
And, oh, man, I didn't realize how much, I forgot how much I stunk at it. Like, I'm not good, and everyone hates me. I went to this gig right in town. You ever hear of the Bowery?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that place, right?
Sure, yeah. I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's Skid Row. And so there's all these homeless bums on the street and everything like that.
Yeah.
And you have to go through it. So I went to this club, and I bombed. They hated my guts, so I was all mad. You know, I get mad when I don't do good. And then, so I went out of the thing, you know, I walked out.
You walk like that, really? You've got that problem, I remember.
So I walk out of the club. So I get out, and this homeless guy, you know, this bum, he starts walking beside me. He's bugging me, you know. Hey,
you're not supposed to call them bums anymore, no. But anyway.
Hobo, you know.
A tramp. Okay, riding the rails.
Yeah,
right.
just a layabout. And he's like coming up to me, and he's like bugging me. I want money. They always want money, you know.
Yeah.
They never have money, you know. So
that's the problem with them hobos. Yeah.
So they're like, hey, give me some money, give me some money. And you know, sometimes they'll walk with you. So I said, look, man, I said, I'm going to give you some money if you just go away. I'm mad at him, you know. I was mad. I go here, and so I pull in my pocket, and I just give him a bunch of money, like change, you know.
Yeah.
Give it to him. I go, go on, get out of here, you dirty bum, you know. So he goes away. So then I go to get the subway, you know, and I look at my pocket. I've given the guy, I don't have my token, my subway token.
Oh, you gave it away accidentally.
And I don't have a wallet or anything, so I was thinking I was going to try to jump the thing, but I thought then, you know, I get in trouble for that. So I said, I got to find that bum, that homeless bum, you know? So I have to go back, and I'm walking back the street, and there's all homeless bums. They're all lying there on the street.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one is which. I can't remember. So I'm, like, lifting up guys' hats and stuff, you know, and looking under newspapers. So finally I find this character. I go, hey, you. I go, give me some of that money back, you know? And he's like, no, go away. He's turned mean, you know, because I was mean to him earlier. He goes, go on, get out.
This is like a biblical tale. Yeah, okay. New Testament. All right, go ahead.
I felt sorry for him. He had no place. And so I go, okay, forget about it. And I go to turn around. And then I grab his cup, like, real quick, and I start running.
I like how your running is like walking, just turned up like 10 degrees. Okay.
So it was great. And then I felt bad, though, because when I looked through, I had, like, about $1 more than I gave him, you know?
Oh.
That's not right.
That's not right at all.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they say if you give, you'll receive more in return.
That's the sweetest story I've ever heard. I'm all choked up now. Now, I heard also you've been, you did a little
He was probably just down on his luck.
Yeah, that's what happens. Why'd you feel you had to throw that in?
I don't know, you know.
Okay, well, let me ask you about, because I want to get to this. You took a cross-country trip, which I thought was...
Yeah, I went from Los Angeles to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
that's cross-country. We're in New York.
Cross-country, and it's a long way, you know. And I drove across. I just got in the day before yesterday. And I don't drive, you know. I can't drive. Never learned.
Okay, well, who was driving then?
This other guy. I was driving with two other guys, me and my two friends, and I had to sit in the back seat the whole way. That stinks, huh? You know?
Yeah, it's not as much fun in the back seat.
Yeah,
you know?
there's three of us, you know. So I'm obviously the third favorite guy. I'm in the back seat. So, and they're having fun up there. 3 days, man, all alone in the back seat. Holy Lord, that was bad.
That sounds pretty bad, being in the back.
It's fun. You're up there, you're having a riot. They're having a party up there. You know, they got cakes and everything. I couldn't even...
They had cakes? Really?
They had some cakes up there. I was so far back, and, you know, you can't do it. Sometimes you go, hey, forget this crap about front seat, back seat. I'll just stick my head in the front seat, you know? And you go, hey, guys, hey, it's me from the back seat, you know?
Hey, band coming up. We'll be right back.